So my anonymous source, let's call him Q. It's QAnon.
All right, Sean Delaney.
No, it's not Q. So church says Native American rituals are idol worship and won't leave the reservation.
So they're invading native lands? Because that's what that sounds like.
The Christians are invading the native lands. Yep. This sounds kind of like circular history here.
I think we've been here before. Have we been here before? I think we've been here before.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not the original settlement, it certainly sounds like residential schools.
Yep. Man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy to be in this timeline where this shit still continues to happen.
So, a Christian church has refused to leave a Native American reservation after its pastor condemned a traditional tribal spiritual practice during a sermon, sparking protests and demands for an apology. Foundations for Nations pastor and founder Sarah Lucas delivered the sermon at the Wind River Reservation in west central Wyoming. And she was delivering it as the Northern Arapaho tribe Sundance ceremony was concluding, and she said that the ceremony involves a ceremonial pipe known as the Old Man, which is tied to the tribe's creation traditions. And in the pastor's remarks, she denigrated. So the tribal leaders say that the pastor's remarks denigrated sacred cultural practices and have called on the church to apologize or leave the reservation, while church officials have defended their right to preach their religious beliefs. It's like, so, yeah, they're saying you having that pipe is idol worship. And then they're like, hey, we don't like that you're calling our thing idol worship.
It's like, we know what you want to do to people who worship idols. Fuck off. And also maybe die.
Get to the actual quote. So the quote from the sermon: "The pipe cannot hear your prayers. It is just a piece of material. And the Lord is saying, tear down the idols, tear down the altars, the idol worship." Like, that could very easily be seen as a call to violence.
Yeah.
Saying, hey, like, they are worshiping an idol, like, and we're told to tear down the idols.
Like, by what mechanism do you think we tear them down? By what method do you think they cease existing? What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So the sermon prompted more than 100 Northern Arapaho members and supporters to hold protests outside the church on July 7th, demanding a public apology. 3 days later, the Northern Arapaho Business Council told Lucas and her husband Jason that the church had to leave the Wind River Reservation. Olivia Williams says, to Christians, everything is idol worship. Yeah. Me not being a Christian is idol worship to them.
It depends on which kind of Christian, but yes. Like, if you're talking to a Catholic...
The ones that would use Romans 1:20.
Yeah. Like, if you're talking to a Catholic, they don't really see it that way because they have 3 different versions of worship. But if you're talking to a Baptist, then yes, absolutely. That's exactly how they see it.
And the NABC, that's the Northern Arapaho Business Council, so the NABC chair said, just so everyone knows, we told Foundations for Nations and Sarah Lucas that they gotta go. We ain't putting up with their bullshit. Good for you. But Lucas argued that her ministry is on private land, despite being located within the reservation, and went ahead with Sunday service on July 12th.
Fun.
Could you just imagine if the situation was reversed? If there was like a little Christian compound.
And people were saying that they're not allowed to do that or be that?
Not just that, but like someone of a different religion set up their religious center on their land, but technically private land within their land, and started preaching about how Christianity is evil and you all need to leave Christianity.
I can imagine. The Christian persecution complex is, it is what it is.
Yeah, so Foundations for Nations is located near Arapaho so they are within the reservation's exterior boundaries, but the church does sit on privately owned land rather than tribal trust land. So they're on the reservation, but it is technically private land. So it's one of those, like, yeah, it looks really, really bad, but is technically allowed.
My neighbor's fence goes this far into my yard.
Mm-hmm.
One of those things.
Basically. And from the natives, they say you just don't go into somebody's homeland and talk about their beliefs and mock their beliefs and cut their beliefs down. He said in his Facebook post that Luca's sermon recalled earlier efforts by Christian institutions to suppress indigenous religion and cultures. Yeah. You think the people that, like, within living memory were subject to the residential school fiasco, do you think they're really going to be happy about Christians coming in being like, oh, you guys are worshiping idols. We need to do something about that. And what's more is this church is doing church things. So, like, they're also running, like, children's programs and stuff for the kids at the reservation.
So they're also teaching those kids to be assholes like this.
It's not as bad as the residential schools, and that is probably not being forced upon them. But, like, they're still taking Native American kids and being like, your culture is evil. It's of the devil. You're idol worshippers. Same guy said this is 2026 and they still have the mentality of kill the Indian and save the man.
Yep. And it never ends.
Yeah. Christians being bigots and then complaining that people not tolerating their bigotry is Christian
a
persecution.
Form of bigotry.
Jas is asking, was there a residential school in the U.S. too? I thought it was just Canadian. Yeah, it was in the United States as well. There were differences, of course. I think the United States...
My appointment is September 23rd at 2.
Okay. I love you.
I think the American residential school system ended a little bit before the
Hold on
Canadian
a second, Rhino. I'm going to have to mute for a minute.
You know what?
Okay.
Well,
I am back now.
Well, then it's your turn. I'm going to get myself a beer. So, entertain the guests.
Oh, okay, cool. This helps way more when I have context for what the last thing said was. Said Vice Rhino is being muted by Kevin Sorbo. I mean, I don't feel like Kevin Sorbo would mute Vice Rhino. I feel like he would just try to talk over him. Said share reaction. Said we didn't hear anything Rhino said either. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. As one should. As one should. I said he's a sold-out Trump. Oh, we're talking about family issues in the chat. I see. CJ Sonic says how babies are made. Okay, so listen here. We're going to talk about how babies are made. So we're going to begin with listen here, motherfuckers. Babies, right? Nobody fucking wants them. They aren't made. They're curses.
Reach. Amen, brother.
They are a thing that happens much like a plague. Does that explain it?
That explains it perfectly. Because I had a vasectomy and everything, and then I ended up with 2 more.
Oh, yep. As you do. So they're like bards. Yes, they are a curse in your campaign. They are not something that you generally want, nor should you want, but they will happen to you irregardless.
Longest D&D campaign I played, I was a bard.
Damn. Why?
I don't know. Seemed like a good idea at the time.
That is how...
I seduced a little goblin lady.
That is how most bad decisions begin and end.
I mean, mistakes. I've made a few. But we are the champions, my friends.
And you'll keep on fighting?
We'll keep on fighting.
I wish you wouldn't.
Till the end.
Like, just imagine if you didn't.
One of these streams one day will go by without me bursting into song. But if not this day.
That won't happen.
Yeah, I'm sure it will eventually.
No, not really. You see, because the day that you do, you won't think about it, and therefore we won't take note of it.
Yeah, but it will still have happened.
Yeah, but fuck if we'll remember it. If the tree falls in the middle of the forest and none of us are there to remember it.
Yes, it makes a noise.
You can't prove that. You weren't there. I'll go full
fucking
Ken Ham on you.
It's how they work, motherfucker.
I'll go full Ken Ham here. But were you there?
Heidi posted in the chat that Puddles would like me to stop singing.
She's
not even in the room with me.
Who gives a fuck what Puddles thinks?
Well, I let her out of the room earlier because she was not happy with me grabbing her. Okay, that being under the thing is annoying. So I did hat shenanigans for God Awful Movies.
Yeah? How'd it
It's
go?
live now. I think it's on No Illusions channel. It went well. I had the same problem this time as I did last time, where like as I'm listening back to it, I'm like, oh, I was trying too hard.
I think you'll be okay.
I think it was okay.
Like, I think that's just your self-consciousness talking because it's a group of people that you know and respect.
Yeah, probably.
Because that's what happens with me.
Well, I don't know that it's even so much know and respect them. It's that I know that they are funny.
Mhm.
And so now it's on me. The pressure's on me to be funny. And like, I have been told that I am funny, but I cannot be funny on purpose.
I think the reason that you are funny is that you don't try to be funny on purpose.
Exactly. So now I'm on a comedy show trying to be funny on purpose.
I have straight up had a friend tell me on stage to stop trying to be funny in front of an audience. You
know.
will be
We've
you
had
will
this
be
conversation.
fine. You will be okay.
No, I know. I also fucked up my audio recording, but not so bad that they weren't able to use the backup. It was just my friggin' my audio interface. It's a fancy 8-channel thing, and it has the ability to record all 8 channels by themselves, and that is a setting that I have turned on, and there's no conceivable reason why I would ever turn it off. So I must have fat-fingered it or something, or it got factory reset and defaulted to off or something. I don't know. But when I went to listen to the recording, it was the whole recording with everybody on it. And that's a big no-no because they need to have everybody's individual files with just them. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Jesus.
But the fact that I was saved by the fact that I just have a professional microphone and a good internet connection. So
Enough things were working in your favor.
yes.
Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitta, you know I'm not saying that last part, Sylvie Snow, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.